Hey guys, welcome back. Just doing another standard game here on MTG Ownage. My name is Matt, and yeah, I'm just going to show you this three-color Scourge of Skyclaves deck. Uh, I've been trying this deck a lot, and I've been trying to sort of address its weaknesses and come up with a scenario where it works pretty good. And this is just another iteration of that. I feel like it's half decent. So oftentimes we're really weak against board wipes, so we're running three main deck negates. And oftentimes, there's just a lot of spells in general that hose us. So between negate and duress in the main deck, we're hoping to be able to get rid of the annoying stuff. And other one drops, we got the Ecstatic Awakener, who could turn into a big 4/4. We got the Eye Twitch to learn and get some early damage in. Rebirth can be pretty nice too to hold on to. We're running a couple of those, and also loses you life. Let's see what else. We got the Shambling Gas to kind of ramp a little bit and get some early game pressure in there. And that's just a nice creature. Warlock class, because it combos really well with Scourge of Skyclaves. If you have this all the way leveled up, and then you kick a Scourge of Skyclaves, they lose the game. That level 3 ability combined with his kick, it just says your opponent loses all their life, so that's pretty interesting. We don't typically expect to get to that, but that's just another thing. And also, this is decent card draw and helps just whittle down your opponent. So Warlock class, something I'm testing out. I feel like it's pretty decent here. And we're running some Deadly Disputes here, just to be able to sack our creatures, draw some cards in response. We're running 3 Feed the Swarms. Nice removal that helps us lose life. Infernal Grasp, kind of the same thing. We definitely want to be losing some life for Scourge while getting some damage in. Skyclave Shade, just a nice body to keep swinging with that reoccurs because we need all the card advantage we can get. Triumphant Adventurer, this guy is so good in this deck because if you go into uh, the Tomb of Annihilation, you can make everyone lose a life, and sometimes you just need to lose life so you can play your Scourge. But also just a lot of versatility on this little guy. I think he's quite strong in the deck, so 4 of him. And I'm running a couple other things since we went into blue. I feel like Rogue class is pretty good. If you get this to level if you get it to level 3, you can just get a bunch of cards, is basically what ends up happening. And a level 2 gives your guys Menace, which can be a game ender if you've got Scourge or Skyclaves swinging and you just need them to get through. So trying one of those in the deck, it's a pretty cool card, really. And we're running one Siphon Insight just to get a little bit of versatility in there, grab things off the top of our opponent's deck multiple times potentially. So as you can see, we're kind of going off some value and stuff like that. 4 Agadeems, you got to have them. You can pay the 3 life if you need to lose life, and also you can play it at 5 mana, X is 2, and basically get anything back, which is always nice. Land base, maybe we can tweak a few things here, like probably take out a plains. I don't know, another bright climb. But yeah, just a little tricky to get this just right. But as you can see, we're just trying to get some value here. Hive of the Eye Tyrant, nice for finishing. Same with Storm, all the Storm Giants. So that's the deck. Let's go here. We've only got 17 lands. It's actually 21 with these, 23 with these. So we should have plenty of mana. Very low. Nothing even over 3 casting cost, really, other than Agadeems, which is a land. Sideboard, we're playing best of 1 today, so I'm just running some of these learn cards. I guess I could throw a few more in real quick, but not a huge deal, really. Let's see. Let's just put lessons. I like probation because it can make something not be able to block. We'll put another, I don't know, something in here, I guess. We just fill it out with a few last things. Maybe another annihilation. Annihilation comes in handy a lot because it gets rid of anything, which can, if someone just drops a bomb artifact or something that we didn't get to counter or duress, that's kind of our only choice at that point with this particular deck. And so let's do some standard ranked best of 1 and enjoy. See you in match 1. Alright, here we are up against Yato. Now, our worst fear is, of course, the mono white, because they're going to gain life and make it really hard to play our Scourges. But with a good early game pressure, we should be able to have enough stuff to stop them. Let's see, we got a first turn. Nothing really. I guess I'll play this. I typically like to have a turn 1 play. Unfortunately, we don't with this hand, but it's not too bad. We've got most of the stuff we want otherwise. And looks like we're playing against that. This adventure should help us get the early game Scourge out. Get him stacking up. We're playing against life gain. Kind of our worst fear. Let's go ahead and swing with the adventure. And in this case, when they're playing life gain, I kind of like to start with Fandelver rather than Annihilation. Yeah, we'll keep that one on top. Let's see what he does here. Whenever Cleric enters the battlefield under your control. Now, I kind of want to duress him, but I also know he's going to play a Cleric. So we're just going to hold open our Infernal Grasp, I think, in this case. I kind of want him to attack me just once to lower my life a little bit for these Scourges, so I'm not too worried about that, but two of them I can't really deal with. Let's just go ahead and kill one here. I want to just stop his life gain, basically, at this point, because that's going to be pretty obnoxious for us. So let's go ahead and swing here. We'll take a treasure in this case, I think. We just need some more mana. Nice little ramp there. And we'll play out the swamp. And I think we just need to duress him at this point. I kind of want to do the rogue cloud. I should have done that. Well, couldn't have done it before attacking. Let's duress him. We need to see what he has. See what we're working against. Okay, and he's got Righteous Valkyries. These healers. We might just be out of luck here in this game. It's quite possible. If she comes in, he's going to gain a life. If those both come in, he's going to gain 1 life. So he can't quite get to 20, so I think we're safe to play the Scourge. Really, I just want to sack it to the Deadly Dispute at this point, to be quite honest, quite frank. Because I don't think it's going to be much use this game. We're just going to have a really hard time getting him low enough. Yeah, this is definitely one of our least favorable matchups. That was a good draw, though. I think we can work with that. So we play Rogue class, and then feed the Swarm on the Valkyrie. We should be able to get some work in here. Yeah, let's just do it. I guess this is our best play. It does make our creatures exile stuff for later. Gotta get rid of this Valkyrie. The Valkyrie's going to give him 1,000,000 life. And this should get us high enough. Yeah, we can debuff his guy or lose. Okay, let's just debuff this guy. We don't want to lose too much more life. And get some exiled cards here. And for later. Could come in handy. Yeah, these life gain decks are really, really tough for us. Always will be. Just the way that Scourge works just makes it really tough. But at this point, I just want to build up my rogue class and try to survive as long as I can, because I think we can outvalue him. He doesn't really have any card draw. We just have to be really careful not to die in the process here. Alright, and after a long think, he just decided to pass. Pretty interesting. We could give our guys... No, we don't. We don't have blue to level that up, actually. I guess here we just swing with the Adventurer. And hope for the best. Get this card draw in. Okay, another land. That's not bad. We kind of needed that. He does have to double block to kill that thing. This Adventurer is very obnoxious to deal with. And we got a Reaper. Okay, well, he is going to gain a life next turn for sure. We'll shrink our Scourge. So I guess we're just going to play the Skyclave Shade and hold our Deadly Dispute. I'm probably going to sack our Scourge here after chumping with it, because it's going to... We're going to have a hard time keeping it going. Oh, I probably should have responded to... No, I can't really. Not a whole lot I can do here. we need some really good draws, or else we're just done. This guy's getting really good top decks. He top deck Tabarax, which is pretty strong here. So yeah, we are going to block and then just deadly dispute our own guy. Get a couple cards, get a treasure. That's something at least. And we did get a Feed the Swarm, that helps. We could also level up our rogue class to get some menace going on. That's kind of nice. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it, because we're playing the long game at this point. And he's going to gain some life next turn. And if we're playing the long game, we probably want to go... I don't like the Mad Mage because it's so long, but any little bit of life will help at this point. You know, for Scourges of Skyclaves, you want to be about even life total with your opponent. And if he's going to be gaining and getting above 20, that's a problem. Yeah, I think I'll kill the lifelinker here. I don't want him to be lifelinking as much as possible, but he's going to get a lot of value out of that with Tabarax. Oh, I probably should have done Feed the Swarm on Tabarax first, now that I really think about it. It's quite a problem. Clerics of Life. Well, yeah, we got to shut off. Let's see, what am I going to take? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to take 12 damage next turn. I think we're just dead. I'm trying to come up with a situation where we win, and I'm not seeing it. Whatever, let's just play some cards. I don't think it's going to be a winning scenario here anymore, so let's just go on the next game. I don't have any board wipes or anything like that in this deck, so if they get a huge advantage on board and they've gained a bunch of life, there's just not much we can do, and that's just the way it goes with this sort of deck until we work out a few more kinks. Apparently I'm suddenly getting rankings. I didn't play a whole lot, but I think we got some stuff. Let's open it. Cool. Okay, end of the 3 o'clock, I guess, was the cutoff, and I'm recording this at 3 o'clock. Go on, give us some wild cards. I'm starting to build up some wild cards. I'm trying to build up as many wild cards as I can before Kamigawa comes out, because they're going to be very necessary to build the decks we want, as usual. So this is nice, getting all these packs. Cool. Alright, let's play just a few more and see how it goes. Alright, our opening hand here is not bad. We got Agadeems to lose life. We got a nice first turn duress. So I'm pretty happy with this overall. I think we can oh, another life gain deck. I don't want to play this. No, I'm out. Let's play against something that's not life gain white. If you don't mind, just give me a matchup that's anything but that. I'm so tired of playing against that deck. It is, for me personally, that deck, just the sheer amount of gain life, put +1/+1 counters on cards, it just ruins standard for me. It's like you're not allowed to play anything else because that deck is so dominant. Like if you build, you have to build specifically against that deck. So, is this the same guy? Oh well. Guess we'll find out here. I think we're going to start out with the Eye Twitch here. Because if he's playing life gain, it just shuts off a bunch of the cards in my deck, basically. So, it's just so annoying. Okay, we're playing up against zombies. Another pretty tough one, but we'll deal with that. That's fine. I guess we play this on... I almost want to just play the Agadeems with Paying Life, and play the Ghast, and play the Awakener. Yeah, I think that's the play here. That way we reduced our life total some, and we can keep doing the same to him. That's pretty good. Rocking a Deadly Dispute here. We can play this on this side now. Yeah, I think we just full swing in this case here, see if he blocks. I doubt he will. So let's just play our Warlock class. And maybe even level it up. Yeah. I kind of want to hold the dispute, but I feel like he's just going to play creatures, so put one into my hand. I'll take the Grasp. As much as I want the Adventure, Grasp is more critical at this point, I think. Yeah, this is okay. Reduce our life total, that's fine. Let's go ahead and see what he's holding. Get rid of that Corpse Cobble. It's got flashback, but he can't do it for a while. Yeah, I kind of trying to think here what actually works. And I think we just attack with the eye twitch. And that's probably it. Anything else is kind of a lost cause. Let's go ahead and play this Scourge. I don't think he's going to have much life gain. It doesn't look like it, so it's a pretty decent body there. Another champion of the parish. That's pretty solid. Alright, Swamp. That's good. Yeah, I think we're going to once again attack here, of course. And I could swing with the Awakener as well. Yeah, we'll threaten with it. Because we do have some options of turning it into a 4/4. Which is a decent combat trick. So we'll see what he does here. I've got tricks up my sleeve to potentially ruin his day. This isn't going to ruin much of his day. Yeah, I think... thinking here. Yeah, we've kind of just got to accept this and see what he does. If he targets the Awakener with the -1/-1, we're okay with that. Because we'll just transform it. Yep. Or maybe, hold on, maybe we just Deadly Dispute it and draw the cards. Never mind, I like Deadly Dispute better. Sack it. Get a couple cards. Nice, Infernal Grasp is pretty handy. He's gonna get that thing. We want to kill one of these champions so he doesn't get multiple triggers. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we're in a half decent spot here. Definitely, these champions are so annoying to deal with. They're very, very good in just a zombie deck with the way all this decayed mechanic works. And yeah, this can be a real problem. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, this might be a decent block because I want to get more mana. Yeah, we'll block here. I just honestly just want this treasure. Wait, is this... It's any... Oh my goodness, this is insane. This is insane. This is going to be great in Commander. This is any person's creature. Yeah, I think we're just going to take care of this guy before that thing procs again. Yeah, this is really good. I didn't realize it was that good. Alright, well, I think our play here is to just go all out and hope for the best. We'll exile the champion. Actually, I should have exiled the Corpse Cobble, huh? Maybe I'll do that next time. Yeah, I think we got this one. It depends what he has. I mean, he could have something to kind of reset the board, but the Scourge coming through as a big boy has put the proper pressure on. And Hive the Eye Tyrant is just super nice. Something we can keep valuing at him. Which I think we're just going to go ahead and do here. And force his hand, basically. Like, he's probably going to try to corpse cobble his creatures. Right? And he can get a 4/4 menace. Or, okay, he's just getting a 2/2. So he's going to chump once. Okay, that's okay, I guess. We'll get rid of the Death Priest. This has been amazing. This has been a great experience. Just, I can't believe I didn't realize that this was any creature, well, any non-token from any player. It only triggers once per turn. But if you're playing something like Commander with 4 players, you're probably going to get 4 tokens by the time it comes back to you, or 3 or 4. So that's cool. I like it. And you know, you can do a lot with fodder. With those little fodder guys. Okay, that was a pretty good game. Let's get one more in the bank here. Just want to get some more theory crafting and talking in here. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. Consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content. And we are up against Mateo. That's not me. Some people call me Mateo sometimes because my name's Matt, but just some dude. All right. Well, I think this is a decent opener. We got a nice curve. It's hard not to have a nice curve in this deck, right? There's a lot of good stuff. But first turn Ghast is always good. Now, one thing I really like about this deck, you probably have already noticed, is why everything's a 1 and 2 drop in general. There's a lot of things that you can play for like 7, 5. We got leveling up the Warlock class. We got some ways of stealing your opponent's stuff. So there's a lot of top end kind of innately, which is really cool. I think it's a really cool thing about this deck. It's always fast. It's like guaranteed to be fast. But also, it's got quite a bit of versatility and recursion. So it's got a lot of strong points. It's probably the weakest thing about it is, well, the sheer number of life gain decks out there that you can go against. And 3 colors. Having 3 colors is a little bit rough sometimes. Sometimes you just don't draw the lands you need. Like, we look like mono black right now, but it'd be true. Okay, interesting choice. Little does he know, I guess he probably already does know, I can just replay that thing. It's got landfall, so it's really going to hose him, I think. Don't know what this guy has yet, but there's a Field of Ruin. Treasure. And a Thirst, okay. Well, he's just going on. He really doesn't want to be taking damage. That thing, Foretell. I assume that's a board wipe. Yeah, we do have to kind of assume that is a board wipe. Let's go ahead and attack the Ghast. And lose a little bit of life here. Pay 3. And we'll play the Shade yet again. Now, the reason I wanted to pay 3 is so I can have this guy next turn. I assume he's gonna... Well... what is the Wrath of God thing? I can't think of the name of it. I assume that's what that is. Probably the safest assumption. And he's trying to preserve his life total, which somewhat tells me he is probably a control deck. Oh yes, please kill one of those. This is great for me because I can go get a blue mana. Which, okay. So, I see this a lot. People misplay this Field of Ruin a lot. Like, it's not really worth it. Maybe he needed blue mana, and maybe that's why he wanted to do it, to get his own land, so that's fine. But that kind of helped me. That didn't really particularly hurt me. He didn't get a white mana, which makes me think this is maybe not the Wrath, because that takes 2 white mana. I could have swung with the Eye Tyrant too if I played my land, but I do have another plan here, and that is, of course, to play our good friend, this Skyclave Shade, for what, the 4th time? I'm losing track. He just keeps coming back every turn. And now he can kick him and make him super big at this point. We might have a Fading Hope or something, or maybe it's... Yeah, there's a Fading Hope. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. He's only delaying the inevitable at this point. Eventually I'm going to play this Rogue class and get some stuff off of his deck. Oh, it's a Behold the Multiverse. Okay. This card is interesting. I thought it was really good, but now I only think it's okay. You still end up paying 4 mana to scry 2, draw 2, which, you know, there's a million of those inspiration-like cards. It's still not bad. I don't want to say it's bad, but I just feel like in Constructed, there might be better stuff. Okay, now we're sitting on a negate. That's really good. I feel actually comfortable playing this guy at this point. But I think we have choices. We got a lot of choices. He might be sitting on a counter. We could just... He's got a lot of instants here. He could be playing Lear. In that case, he could start like just flashing back stuff like crazy real soon. We could just play the Shade again and see what he does. I think I'm gonna pressure with the... Let's just swing for this one first and see what he does. I just really am considering holding open this negate. But, you know, let's just do this. Let's just play this again. If he's got a counter, he'll probably use it. I really love that he's spending so many spells getting rid of the Skyclave Shade. He spends, and there's yet another one. So, that's really good. That Shade is just eating abilities, eating spells left and right. Okay, that's kind of scary. It's got Ward 4. We don't have enough mana to actually kill it. I think we just play this rogue class. We'll level it up and start giving our guys menace. That's probably our best play here. Playing Eye Twitch for blocking. And this Scourge. It's only a 3/3, but if we can manage to lose a little bit of life, it'll grow, so that'll be kind of cool. And let's see what he does here. Spells, spells, spells. So many spells. Emerith is kind of dangerous. I really need that last mana to be able to pay for the ward. But we can give our guys Menace next turn, and that's going to be pretty devastating too. So we will see what this guy does. Is he going to attack? I would assume not. Okay, very well. Let's go ahead and level up. Give all our guys Menace. So now they are currently unblockable. And we'll just do a full swing here. And we can keep pressuring with this. And keep pressuring with rogue class value. Apparently we just got 3 lands. Yeah, and we just are going to have to end the turn here. Now if he does attack, that thing loses ward, right? It's only ward while it's on tap. Power word kill on my Eye Twitch. That's perfectly fine. I would love to learn. And just grab some more mana. Discard 2, lose 2. Okay, I think this is okay. Yeah, we'll just discard our sciences and a Feed the Swarm. Not too big of a deal. And it makes our Scourge bigger. Now if he attacks me, I think he just dies. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Turn my Scourge into a 10/10 Menace. Don't mind if you do. He needs a Fading Hope or else, basically, so we'll see if he's got it. Maybe, I don't know if he didn't realize that that was going to happen. I should have grasped that thing, but really, I just want to end it. Okay. So that was that game. Pretty interesting. Skyclave Shade really just valued him out a lot. Kind of a little risky play at the end there, but I was pretty happy with that set of games. That was a lot of fun. And that's gonna do it for this deck, I think. For now, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. And stay tuned for more. Peace out.